One of the biggest questions I receive is if I'm the director, why would I ever choose to lose someone I love? This is actually one of the most profound things that comes up in my quantum alchemy hypnotherapy sessions. When my clients access their soul's perspective, which most of them do, they start seeing their life from a completely different place. And from that place, loss looks very different. We have to remember the matrix is just the screen, it is neutral, it does not do anything to us. The pain comes from the meaning we were taught to give it. Because from everything I have lived and experienced firsthand, me, myself, we were conditioned to see ourselves as small, as separate, as powerless. Those stories were passed down for so long that most of us stopped questioning them. And along the way, we forgot what we actually are. We were taught to experience separation as something final, as something permanent. And that story is still running for most people. And this is something that many indigenous cultures never forgot. While most of us were told that the boundary between this dimension and the next was absolute, they kept the memory alive. They always knew that boundary is not what we were led to experience. Some were told nothing exists after this life. Others were told it is a place of judgment or that it is unreachable. But across all of those stories, the one thing they had in common was this separation. In ancient times, communicating with the stars, with souls without bodies, with what we call angels, was as natural as speaking to a friend. It was not extraordinary. It was simply what happens when you are fully aligned. What we call miracles are not isolated events reserved for a chosen few. They are the natural results of matching your frequency to what you want to experience. There is no chosen one. We all choose our own theme of exploration. We are all capable of accessing more than we were told was possible. The only difference is the frequency you are operating from. What we call death is not an ending, it is a shift in perspective. You are not living life, you are waking up into a larger one. From the soul's point of view, no one is ever lost. We are actors in a play. And when the soul fulfills the purpose they came to experience in that body, they do not die. They simply change their location. This type of camera to a higher frequency. They are still part of the production. They are just supporting you from a different place now, where they are no longer limited by time or space, where they can see the whole play at once. My father once told me something I have never forgotten. He said, if we truly remembered how beautiful and full of love that place is, where there are no restrictions or limitations, we would not wish them back here trapped in a body. And I understand the grief. I understand the longing. It comes from love. It comes from connection. It comes from everything that made that relationship real and precious. But what if that love is still fully present? What if the only thing that changed is where they are standing? They have not left you. They have been upgraded. And from where they are now, they're free from the conditioning that made us experience separation, free from those beliefs. The connection has not been cut. It has just moved to a frequency that does not need words. So instead of looking at the empty space where they used to be, try feeling the frequency of their love right now, in this moment, not as a memory, but as a presence. That love is the bridge that never broke. And the more you tune to it, the more you realize they never actually left. In our next video, we are going to look at something I call the autoplay. why these old patterns of grief, separation, and limitation keep repeating, and how we can choose to interrupt them. And if you're curious about experience this kind of perspective of yourself through hypnosis, you can visit my website to learn more about quantum alchemy sessions. The link is in my bio. I will see you in the next frequency.